It's gone.
Oh, wow, that happened quick.
This is what happens this time of the year, especially. Speaking of mixed cuts, how about all of those in one ring? I mean, this is gorgeous. I love this band ring.
I think I presented this with you first. I think you were the first host to present it.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I love the texture on this
I
guy.
do too. I mean, and you're looking at 1.5 carats of diamonds and earth mine diamonds, so that's a nice carat weight. I love that we did a comparable retail value. It should be over $2,100 somewhere else. That's what you would pay. We have it for $1,449.98. Use the Easy Pay, $290 a month. We just took this price down to a sell price for the first day. We have sizes 4 through 10. If you have a Q card, put it on your Q card and you'll get 18 months special financing. And we have it in 2 choices of 14 karat gold, yellow and white gold. The mixed cuts, I've been seeing this as a big trend because I feel like, Michelle, it was in the past, it was like you had to choose, and we have fewer than 2 dozen in each, so limited. You had to choose a cut and kind of stick with it, and you would build a wardrobe maybe around that. But these days, it's like this celebration of all these gorgeous cuts that are out there, and of diamonds, really.
And rounds and baguettes, they play particularly well together. This creates that illusion of marquise cuts by putting the 2 rounds together, so you get so many more facets this way. I noticed you're wearing the bracelet that's coming up that is both baguettes and rounds that alternate too. Looks really, really good with that bracelet that's coming up. But this is a spectacular sparkle show. You know, I mean, there's, again, visual texture galore. The way the flared and tapered baguettes come together, it looks like a bow. It looks like it's cinched in the middle and then turned on its side. So that is an unusual setting, something that I haven't seen before, this ring, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's great.
I've seen I've seen people do custom wedding bands that have different cuts to put it next to their wedding ring, their engagement ring, to make it feel fresh and new. I think this would be a perfect idea for something like this.
Yeah, I agree. Or for your stack, you know.
Or for your stack.
You do a little sliver in a solid band and maybe just a tiny baguette. You know, we've had some stackers that have just like 3 little baguettes in them. But yeah, varying the sizes of the rings, because last season it was all about stacking sliver rings, so they would all be very tiny. Now it's more about mixing the proportions, so you put a more chunky band like this next to something more diminutive.
And
it really, it shows the best of both.
You know, there's lots of women who collect bands. Amy Strand is one of them who loves a band ring. Just that's more her thing. And I think it is because you can really, like, you get a lot of diamond here, but it's easy.
Yeah,
you know, it's not
easy.
in the way. If you feel like you use your hands a lot, that's your lifestyle, you don't need something that's going to be in the way. This is a really nice way to wear your diamonds.
Especially on that index finger. So hot, fresh. I mean, this is the way we're living right now. And this, as a wedding band, would be spectacular.
Gorgeous.
Very protected. I mean, the diamonds are bar set, and so it keeps them, the baguettes, it keeps them very, very safe within their setting. It's a masterpiece, really. It would be a difficult piece to put together.
And it's finger to finger, so it's very comfortable. You know, you've got that comfort, but you really don't see any, you know,
break in the action.
Yeah. You see no metal when you're looking at, obviously you see the setting, but you don't see the band because all those diamonds they're shown off.
Yeah, it's all about visual texture, and you can see every little movement. That the way they play with the light is very unique, very different. It's a memorable piece of jewelry. I think people are going to, you know, identify you with this design. You know, like they'll be talking about, oh, did you see Courtney's ring? Or, you know, I want Courtney's ring, or where do I get something like that? Because it looks so custom. If you were to go into a jewelry store, and try to have something made right now, because I know you've done some custom pieces too.
What would you spend?
I have. How much time? Not only what would you spend, which would be a fortune.
It would be way more than this price.
But time-wise, you're probably looking at 10 weeks, 14 weeks, right? You wouldn't make it for Christmas.
And
we've only got like
so impatient.
48 days or something crazy.
No, less than that. I think it's 42 now.
Oh my goodness.
Yesterday, because I kicked off yesterday and it was 43, so it's got to be 42 now.
It's got to be 42.
You know, this is the cool thing about QVC is that we know the right people to get you more diamonds for your money. I mean, that's one big part of it. And then a brand like Affinity, which is an in-house diamond brand, just constantly listening to you and reinventing. 42 days, there you go, there's the countdown.
Oh, there it is.
Jackie, your whole stack right now,
I know.
Pretty yummy.
Is just gorgeous. I love it with the Michelle champagne tennis bracelets. Just beautiful. But that's the cool thing about a mixed cut ring, is it just works with anything.
You know, I have a hard time choosing metals. Like, I fall in love with them in both, but this one I really do kind of lean into the yellow. I think it shows off that, again, that texture and the different shapes that are within the design. But whichever one you choose, I mean, she is just going to swoon. So
absolutely.
Perfect gift idea.
Perfect gift. So coming up, we have an open